Good afternoon. Good afternoon to see you here in the room as well as online via the live streaming. We are here today because we all have the ambition that we want to change the food system. We want to change the food system into a more healthy and a more sustainable one. Personalized nutrition can put the consumer in control. It can guide the consumer towards a more dietary healthy pattern. And it can give the consumer, guide the consumer towards a sustained dietary change in the behavior. And if you want to flourish in your personalized nutrition initiatives, then we need to have this disruptive innovation, but we also need each other. So that's why we have this community. Because so far, the personalized nutrition ecosystem is still very fragmented. And there's a lot of silos. And with this community, we want to break these silos because we need other type of innovations and other type of partnerships to come up to good innovation. And that's all needed for changing the food system and having more health by food.
And why is a community important? And I'll hand it back to Judith, because in those communities, we see them as breeding grounds. We set up a lot of initiatives from Foodvalley ourselves in cooperation with the ecosystem, but those breeding grounds are necessary in order to get people to partner up with the right people to actually just take that extra little step that you otherwise wouldn't take potentially when you innovate within your own organizations.
If we look at the ecosystem today, we know that it's still very fragmented and complex. And actually, to go through the entire customer journey, it still requires a lot of effort from the end consumer to invest time and effort to interact with different stakeholders or different applications. And we do think that this is still a key roadblock we need to tackle if we want to lower the thresholds for consumers to adopt personalized nutrition.
We thought that together with Foodvalley NL and Food Innovation Hub Europe, we should tackle this one. So really try to take a bite out of this problem somehow. And one of the tools to make this happen, we thought, is a prize-based challenge, i.e. to take out to the world statements where we challenge them to come up with solutions that can tackle that problem. And that's what we're doing with this one. So we're launching this European-wide call to action today, and it's going to be on until September. So you'll see that in just a second.
In China, we've got nearly 90% of consumers who are thinking about buying a wearable, a smartwatch to track their health for weight management during the next 12 months. This is really interesting given the context of obesity, which is what we've just been talking about for the last few minutes.
Our Vitality is a health program that helps people to change their behavior, and we try to do that by rewarding them on a short notice. The costs are very high. You refer to the research that has been done that for 11,500 euros per person a year, that's what the costs are, and we have to pay from an insurance company also part of those costs.
What we actually do is very, very simple. We deliver these guys the data, these guys and women and everything in between. The data, we deliver the data to actually help decision making and help that personalized nutrition.
And where we've seen a real fit for our solutions is where we combine, as I said, sort of brands, ingredient or product or otherwise, with then that digital service layer to then be able to amplify the benefits of the product. Because the reality is that, arguably we can say we don't need any more products, we just need people to take those products.
If you look at where does the average Joe or Jane shop, where are they today buying their food products? Oh, that's a simple answer. They are buying that at the supermarkets, the food retailers. There are just a couple of one. If you combine the market leaders there, you almost have 80 to 90% of the entire population that buys their ingredients there. So if you want to have an impact, do it there.
So thanks a lot all, and I hope to see you back all in December when we'll have our third Personalized Nutrition Community, lively in the room, and I hope to see you all back online in the online community Foodly. Thanks a lot.